I graduated from college in 2002. So for any of us that are old enough to remember, 2002 was a pretty bad time in this country. 2001 had been the terror attacks in New York, and the economy and the job market was in the toilet. Anyone who was working stayed at their jobs, and there was no companies hiring, especially for recent graduates with no experience. One of my best friends had a really bad string of luck. She needed the job, but she really hadn't had any working experience, so she didn't adapt all that well to the working world. A lovely person, but probably a pretty horrible employee. Over the course of a 5-year period, she probably gained and lost 30 jobs. It wasn't so sad, it would have been hilarious, but we always found the humor in everything, so it kept us going. My philosophy in life is, if you can laugh at it, it's not that bad. At one point, she relocated to Texas, the land where everything's bigger. Looking for opportunities, she didn't find any that were terrific. One of the many jobs she ended up taking was one at a place called Big Dick's Temp Agency. We were talking on the phone, and she was looking through job listings and came across that one. We laughed ourselves hoarse, and then I said, "You have to apply. You have to take it if they offer you a job." She was like, "Why would I want to work there?" I said, "Why wouldn't you? The name is just so hilarious, and let's face it, you know you're not going to last there very long." So as more of a joke than anything else, she decided to apply, and guess what? She got the job. It was actually an internal position working at the temp agency. The temp agency was owned by a guy named Dick, who went by the nickname Big Dick. And the types of jobs he staffed for were things like landscaping and digging ditches and janitorial work. So she took the job, and on about the third day, she took it upon herself to go out to the garage and decided that it was a mess and she should reorganize it. As I said, she was never exactly a very conscientious employee. She was supposed to be doing paperwork and answering phone calls. She ended up throwing away several boxes of important files inadvertently, and when Big Dick realized it, he promptly fired her. In the end, she really didn't give a damn, because the only reason she was working there was because the name of the place was Big Dick's Temp Agency. Every once in a while, when life gets us down, we bring up that story and laugh. Remember, no matter how bad it gets, if you can laugh at it, it's not that bad.